The Whispering Ruins of Cappadocia. Deep within the heart of Cappadocia, Turkey, where the rugged landscapes are dotted with fairy chimneys and ancient caves, there lies a tale of horror that has haunted the region for centuries. In a remote village nestled among the rocky formations, the villagers spoke in hushed tones about the abandoned temple known as Karang Tapnak, which translates to the Dark Temple. It was said to have been built by an ancient cult that worshipped malevolent deities. The temple's stone walls bore cryptic carvings, depicting scenes of sacrifice and torment that sent shivers down the spines of those who dared to gaze upon them. As the story goes, a group of adventurous archaeologists arrived in the village with the intention of uncovering the secrets hidden within the temple's depths. Among them was Lara, a brilliant archaeologist known for her fearless pursuit of knowledge. Despite the villagers' warnings and superstitions, the team was determined to unearth the truth. For days, they toiled under the scorching sun, gradually uncovering the temple's hidden chambers. As they delved deeper, the air grew heavier, and an unsettling feeling settled over the team. At night, whispers seemed to echo within the temple's walls, their origin impossible to discern. Lara's curiosity only grew stronger, pushing her to press on despite the growing unease. One fateful night, as the moon hung low in the sky, the team ventured into the temple's inner sanctum. There, they discovered an ancient altar adorned with ominous symbols. As they approached, a sudden gust of wind extinguished their lanterns, plunging them into darkness. Panic gripped the team as they fumbled to relight their lanterns, their breaths visible in the chilled air. In the dim light, they saw shadows dance across the walls, taking on sinister forms. Whispers grew louder, filling the chamber with a cacophony of unintelligible voices. Lara's heart pounded as a shape emerged from the shadows, its form twisted and contorted. The figure spoke in a language long forgotten, its words laced with malice. Terrified and desperate to escape, the team stumbled out of the temple, their lanterns casting flickering light on the ancient carvings that seemed to twist and writhe in the darkness. As they emerged into the night air, they realized that one of their team members was missing. A search was launched, but no trace of the missing archaeologist could be found. Days turned into weeks, and the whispers of the temple seemed to follow the remaining members of the team, haunting their dreams and clouding their thoughts. They returned to the village, bearing the weight of their horrific experience, and warned the villagers to never venture near the Dark Temple. To this day, the temple remains abandoned, its dark secrets buried within its stone walls. Villagers avoid the area, and those who dare to venture close speak of hearing eerie whispers carried by the wind. The legend of the Dark Temple serves as a chilling reminder that some mysteries are best left untouched, for the darkness they hold may be far more terrifying than anyone could ever imagine. Years passed, and the memory of the ill-fated expedition to the Dark Temple slowly faded into local legend. The village continued its quiet existence, surrounded by the rugged beauty of Cappadocia. But the tales of the temple persisted, passed down through generations as cautionary tales whispered by elders around campfires. Among those who had heard the stories was a young woman named Selin. Drawn to the mysteries of her homeland, Selin had grown up hearing the chilling tales of the Dark Temple. Her curiosity and adventurous spirit led her to study archaeology, and she dreamed of uncovering the truth behind the legends that had captured her imagination. After years of preparation, Selin embarked on her own expedition to Cappadocia, determined to face the horrors that lurked within the temple's ruins. Armed with modern technology, she assembled a team of experts, each with their own unique skills. Her goal was not only to uncover the history of the temple but to demystify the legends and prove that there was a rational explanation behind the whispers and shadows. As they approached the Dark Temple, Selin's heart raced with a mixture of excitement and trepidation. The ruins stood before her, worn by time and weather, their carvings barely visible under layers of dust and dirt. With determination, her team set to work, documenting every detail and taking precautions to ensure their safety. Days turned into weeks, and the team made slow progress, uncovering more of the temple's secrets with each passing day. They discovered hidden chambers adorned with intricate frescoes that told a story of devotion and sacrifice to forgotten deities. Selin believed that these carvings held the key to understanding the origin of the malevolent whispers that had plagued the temple for centuries. Late one evening, as Selin studied the frescoes, a strange sensation washed over her. She felt a presence, a weight in the air that seemed to press against her skin. Glancing around, she saw shadows twisting and shifting, their movements almost alive. Whispers filled the air, growing louder and more distinct, as if the walls themselves were speaking. Determined not to be overcome by fear, Selene held her ground and began reciting a chant from an ancient text she had uncovered. The whispers faltered, and the shadows seemed to retreat, recoiling from the power of the incantation. The air grew still, and the temple fell into an eerie silence. With newfound courage, Selene continued to decipher the frescoes, piecing together the story they told. She uncovered a tale of devotion to an ancient deity, once worshipped by a peaceful community that sought protection and guidance. Over time, the rituals grew darker, the sacrifices more gruesome, and the deity's demands more insatiable. It was the corruption of these rituals that had unleashed the malevolent energy that haunted the temple. Armed with this knowledge, Selene and her team worked tirelessly to perform a ritual of their own, one that aimed to cleanse the temple of the dark energy that had lingered for centuries. The air crackled with energy as incantations were spoken, and a blinding light filled the temple's chambers. Shadows writhed and twisted, and the whispers grew in intensity before finally fading into nothingness. As the light subsided, Selene and her team stood in the now quiet temple, a sense of peace settling over the ruins. The air felt lighter, and the carvings on the walls seemed to soften, their malevolent intent erased. Selene had succeeded in dispelling the darkness that had plagued the temple for so long. Word of Selene's triumph spread throughout the village and beyond, and the legend of the Dark Temple transformed from a tale of horror into one of courage and redemption. Cappadocia's history was rewritten, and the ruins became a symbol of the power of human determination to confront the unknown. Visitors now flocked to the once feared ruins, guided by Selene's research and the newfound sense of tranquility that surrounds the site. The Dark Temple, once a place of whispers and shadows, has become a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the ability to conquer even the most ancient of fears.